So, are you tired of always being the good girl? The one who has to rise above, put other people's feelings first? Do you answer yes to any of those questions? This is the space for you because sometimes we just have to say, screw it all and be a little bad. I'm Bridget, my lovely co host Lori, and this is God's Insight for the Soul. We are joined with our guest, Jessica. And when you come on, you can ask a question, have a situation that you like some insight on, or we pull an angel card. Lori and I provide insight. And the beautiful thing is, God doesn't waste any of it. So tap in, ask yourself, how is God speaking to me today? And with that, should we get started?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Jessica, what do you have for us today?
I think I'll do a card. I always like the cards.
Hmm.
Okay, I have the small deck, the medium deck, or the big deck.
Let's go small.
And these are small. Like the words are micro. So here we go. Oh, there's a card that is upside down.
Ooh.
Must be yours. Block
Ooh,
out
boy.
distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your individual attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics, avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out.
I love so the couple of things, Jessica, that I just quickly wrote down, like I before we pulled your card, I was just feeling like this big heart center. You definitely lead with your heart, and I was just feeling all of your heart energy. But I love that what really came up with block out the distractions, be freaking selfish. And that sometimes can feel like bad. If, right? I have these responsibilities, so I'll do these first and then I'll make myself a priority. But really, I said, I wrote down, be super selfish, be yourself, be the bad girl, because it is okay to say, nah, I don't have time for you today. I'm going to just pour into myself. To give yourself that permission. And again, I feel like it's just this between good and bad. And what if there were no good and bad? What would like completely just like juvenate that heart well spring within you if there was no good or bad? If it was just option A or option B, which one would you choose just to get that those butterfly that wellspring is what I keep picturing, just this whoosh of the heart energy, that flow, feeling loved and supported and all of the things. If there was no good or bad or preconceived idea of, well, I should do this because it's the responsible thing, but I kind of want to do this, but I'll do this because it's what I should do. If it's just A or B, like picking a deck, small, medium, or large, which one makes your heart just go pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, and do that? Be super selfish.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm about to be super morbid because I think women in general, it's so easy to be the caretaker, looking out for other people, our spouse, our children, our what if you died? What if you died today? I guarantee you all those people would eat, get their homework done, get to soccer, find the right show on Netflix. Like, right? They will survive. We came to this planet to live fully alive. We chose to have a body, to take on a persona, because we wanted to know what it felt like to be fully alive. And in that, you model that for everyone around you, especially our children, especially our children, our spouses, already adults, whatever. But when we decide that we're going to mind our own business by minding our own business, letting other people take care of their own business and mind their business, learn how to be responsible for themselves. Now, I'm not saying, hear me well, because sometimes people hear what I don't say. I'm not talking to you, Jessica, right now. I'm talking to anyone who's listening after the fact. If your child falls from a tree and they're screaming, please pay attention to them. But if they're looking for their shoes, mind your own, right? So imagine if you died. Because, guys, when we don't do that thing that Bridget was talking about, tap into that wellspring, it is a slow death and nobody wins.
So good.
So good.
So good. Because you're amazing, Jessica. I'm one of your biggest fans, and you have amazing things to do on this planet. And yeah, they're ready for you.
Thank you. This is so
Yeah.
good. Just what I needed. Yeah.
Love it when that happens like that.
Hmm.
All right, Bridget, would you like deck 1, 2, or 3?
2, please.
It says, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine.
Mm.
Here's the biggest thing that I want to really loud and clear, because we use words sun and sun. Wow, you have a beautiful sun. I could be an alien talking to a human looking up in the sky. I could also be one human to another human looking at their offspring, right? So I want to make sure that we are crystal clear that feelings are not the message. Anger is not the message. Sadness is not the message. Joy is not the message. Those are indicators of the story that we tell. Somebody can come up and go like this to me, and I can feel it, right? But if I've been severely abused, even this doesn't feel good. So the feeling is this. The assignment of what we call feelings, ouch, hurt, pressure, right? Are you guys catching? So Bridgit, I for you specifically, you are really tapping in deeper into that intuition. And it's time to let go of the stories of what we call what we feel, and simply, is it in resonance or not in resonance? If it's in resonance, do more of that. Lean in there. If it's not in resonance, you don't have to go find the story or the meaning or, oh, is this anger? Is this, what am I feeling? It's not resonance. So either step into it until it's resonant, or step away from it if it served its purpose.
Mm. Yeah.
What I feel and the emotion that I call a feeling, not the same thing. And again, what's really calling right now, Bridgit, is stop the stories.
Mm.
Stop the stories. The resonance or the non-resonance means nothing except for you're on track or you're off track. That's it. You're believing that you're loved or you're not. That's it. And when we come back to believing that we're loved, everything shifts. Now, it may not shift instantly because your nervous system has to catch up, right? But what you feel doesn't mean anything about you.
Mm.
What you feel doesn't dictate your worth and value. It just says, I'm either in alignment or I'm not in alignment. I'm either believing the truth or I'm not. And guess what? If you're not believing the truth, that's not even a problem. Good. Go focus on the truth so that the resonance comes into alignment. Yeah?
Yeah.
One more time. Stop with the stories. Now, guys, listen up. Everything is valuable. Sometimes we need the stories. Sometimes the stories are beneficial until they're not. And right now, if you're stuck in your story, stop with the stories. Right now, there's a story that Bridgit is stuck in. Stop with the stories. That doesn't mean a week from now, there's not something where Bridgit has to tap into the story. But right now, stop with the stories. I just keep hearing it. Stop with the stories. Stop with the stories. The stories do not reveal your value. The stories do not reveal your worth. There is nothing outside of you. I had a conversation with some people yesterday, and they were like, you need to charge what you're worth. You need to charge what you're worth. Bitch, you cannot charge what you're worth. You can't. It's just a fucking story because your worth is not negotiable. Charge $5, charge 5,000, charge 5 million. It doesn't fucking reflect your worth. Stop with the stories. Stop. Just stop with the stories. Guys, I keep hearing it over and over and over. Stop with the stories. What are you in alignment with today? Move forward in that. Stop with all the rest of the stories because all of it is fucking made up construct. What are you in alignment with today? You're welcome. I feel like I'm like,
I
love
love
it.
it. I love it. That is so good.
All right. All right, Jessica, you want to choose my deck? Do you want blue, green, or orange?
Orange.
All right. What is that? Oh, it's a Santa Claus. I'm like, what is? Oh, there I go. That's how to show the picture. It's a Santa Claus. It says, windfall of abundance. Y'all bitches ready for some windfall? Fuck yeah. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work.
It's interesting to me that there is a Santa Claus on the picture because I'm just thinking of like that time as a child when you're anticipating Santa Claus coming that night and all of the excitement and all of the joy and anticipation, and you hope that there's a pink pony under the tree or whatever your hope may be, but and that feeling within the your body about this is coming, this is here, like we're setting out the Christmas cookies on Christmas Eve, we're pouring the milk, and then I go to bed, and when I wake up, everything's different.
Mm.
Everything's different. And whether the pink pony that we hoped for is under the tree or not, everything's different and everything's good. Everything is joyful and more than what we may have imagined it to be. And I think of God working in that same way. Like as you're talking, Lori, get out of the story to tap to like this invitation to go deeper, get out of the story because the stories are what we as humans make up. And yet God ha like his plans, our purpose for what we do in this world, our soul's desire can be very, very different from those stories. But if we're so attached to those stories and we're not following the guidance from our soul, we may never get Christmas morning when we open our eyes and everything is different.
Mm.
There's And I feel like the word abundance being in here also is one of those like we can't, our brains would literally explode if we had all of the if we could cognitively understand all that is available for us on this planet. Like our little beings would explode. Like I think that's what like a star, like shooting star must be like can't take it anymore. Our little bodies would do that. And so we contain and we make up stories so that we can put it into a way that we can understand and da 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 and get out of that. And then all of a sudden, this abundance that we didn't even know was available starts to show up in magical ways. And we start to do more things that feel really fun and joyful and fuels that wellspring within our heart and our soul because we're just going off of the guidance system. So good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes. Well, if you are watching this and this is fun for you, there is a calendar link in our description. We would love for you to come on, ask a question, have a situation, or pull an angel card with us. And then tap in, ask yourself, where's the guidance system within me and what is it saying to me? Don't listen to our physical words, they're just words. Listen with your guidance system. So until next time, thanks for being here.
Thanks for
Thanks,
being
ladies.
here.